Hello, how you doing? Not a great day today, but in this next clip we're going to take a look at fatwood. Now that's a naturally occurring tinder that we find in pine trees. We're not going to find any of it here. This is like a hardwood woodland. We've got oaks, we've got ash. It's no use to us, we're going to need to move on. Find us some pine trees and I'm going to talk you through how we look for and process fatwood, a superb natural source of tinder. So stay with me, we're going to move on and we're going to find us some. Okay. Right, here's a piece that I pulled off the tree just now. I'm going to use my knife to take a layer off and see what we're looking for. Now this is good because I want you to look at the contrast between the regular sort of pale wood, you'll certainly recognise that, and these much darker areas. You might be able to see on the camera there's a slight sort of shine to them, almost a sort of treacly appearance, and as I go into it you can see that that actually goes quite deep. This is a really good piece of fatwood, putting this really heavily resinated wood here. And if you're in any doubt when you find it, and here's the other acid test, just take a sniff. It smells beautiful. I actually love the smell of this, but it's a really intense pine resin smell. I mean, the wood will give that anyway. You'll know this when you smell it. It's that much stronger. It's very pleasant. Okay, we're going to take a look now at how we're going to ID that on the trees around us. Okay, I'm liking the look of this tree behind me here. You can already see quite a bit of white resin. It's exposed itself, and I can see it coming out of the tree where some of the branches join. What I'm looking for is a sort of blackened area at the elbow of the branch. I'm going to break that off and we'll see what we've got. Okay, let's take a look. Now you should be able to see there's some significantly darker areas in that. In some cases that could just be rotten wood. It looks tempting sometimes. Now we'll take a look inside, see what we've got. Yeah, look at that dark area. That'll be some fatwood. That's actually holding a lot of resin. This is going to prove to be a great source of natural tinder. I'm just going to rough that up a little bit with a knife to see what happens. There you go. I'm exposing that stuff that's almost pure resin, and that should burn very well. Now, not every branch on this tree is going to have something for us. You get used to the idea that you're going to look at a few before you find the one you want. This is giving me the good signs though. Let's take a look at one or two of the other branches here. There you go. Interestingly, the one I took away from just next door to it, filled with fatwood. This one, practically nothing. That's all just white inside. Not a lot going on there. That wouldn't help us at all. You're going to need to sort of gauge this for yourself. These darker ones here are usually promising. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, again, sort of darker area at the end of the branch, and we'll cut into that. Oh yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. Taking a look at that, complete difference with this. Fatwood at the top, regular old pine at the bottom. Let's not forget these lower branches here, the dead ones, they're going to burn very well. Scoop them up for your first sort of finger thickness of firewood, and that's going to do you a good job. This, however, is going to be very useful for getting it lit, and that's what we're going to take a look at next in this clip. Okay, speak to you soon. Okay, well, we're going to put our fatwood to the test now. We're going to see if we can get a wee fire going with it right here. I just want to show you this. Here's a really classic piece. Just look at the treacly, shiny sticky surface on that. That is a great looking bit of fatwood. I got high hopes for this piece. I'm also going to use the others that we gathered just before. Okay, right, let's get to work. Okay, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to shave this piece, get the shavings onto here, like literally get a dust off it, and we'll take a few curly shavings, and use some more generous bits, and then we'll use the flint and steel and see if we can't get it to light. Okay, here goes. You see that bright yellow stuff coming off. I'm scraping it at 90 degrees, so I'm powdering it at the moment. Now, lighting the fire is something you only want to do once each time, so I'm going to give myself plenty of this. We picked up a good few bits of it, so we don't have to be too, there we go, wee shavings of it now. See how deep the actual resin went, fully impregnated this branch from right the way through. Okay, some larger shavings now. This will help us when we transition to our actual kindling, which isn't going to burn as well. It's just not made of the same stuff. Alright, I'll set that to one side. You've all seen this ferro rod. This one's pretty well used, still works. Throw a shower of sparks down onto here. Let's uncover the powdery stuff again. Yeah, we've got a wee flame. Nope. A little bit more promising there. Oh dear, we dropped that. Always keep your stuff close by. Always relight the fire, and you'll always be able to find your knife. Okay, let's try these locally sourced feather sticks. Not the best wood in the forest. I'm going to get that on. Okay, can't always guarantee the feather sticks. They're locally sourced off these branches right here. It's been raining for days. I think you can see that our fatwood that we gathered just a few minutes ago has certainly given us the impetus we need. That's it's provided that natural source of tinder, very easy to find. Seems to be doing its thing for the feather sticks. We'll add our next layer of kindling now. Lots of smoke, usually a good sign. Okay, looking like it's going to take now. Not exactly a fire that's visible from space, but it was just for demonstration purposes only. Seems to have worked. Okay, well that's been fatwood. You may have heard of it by another name, just by the by. Mayan fire dust, which sounds very exciting and exotic and all the rest. You can buy it on Amazon and from various outdoor shops. Why pay money for it? It's lying right out here in the trees in its stick or natural form. Let's just remind ourselves one last time. Take a look at that lovely treacly stuff right there. I'm going to shave a bit up with the knife. And I've got a nice bright yellow stuff inside. It's exactly what we used to light this fire, which seems to be picking up right here. Johnny did. I'm going to go ahead and extinguish that now, responsibly clear up after myself, and to say thank you to you for joining me for another outdoor video. We'll be talking again soon. Take care. See you later.